me by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Holy One, Holy One, we ask your blessing for our doctoral students, soon graduates, and for their pursuit of scholarship. We give thanks for the sustenance and guidance of those near and dear to them, from their families of origin and chosen families, to their colleagues and faculties of Brown's Halls, spaces that they have further sanctified by lifting up their voices of inquiry, voices of collaboration, of intellectual rigor, of the great depth and breadth of your truth. And we ask your blessings for our graduates, their many, many teachers, and your blessings for the students of our graduates, and the students of those students, those with whom they have already studied, and those who will learn from them, with them, and through them in time to come. Just as we call this moment commencement, may this day be hardly an end, but rather a celebration of a new beginning in their quest for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, both to make sense of the world and to engage with complexity and live with uncertainty. Today is a great day to celebrate the freedom and rigor of the Academy, freedom of speech, the ability to ask big questions, the opportunity not to be afraid or to avoid conflict when it arises, but rather of valuing discomfort as the best fuel for growth. Graduates, we celebrate your new beginning, and you join the throngs of lifelong learners before you. May you always know the importance of learning for its own sake, even as your scholarship will, please God, make the world a better place than you found it. May your scholarly and personal pursuits be grounded in humility. May you balance your own self-worth with listening to and caring for others. May you know how to ask for help and never be afraid to say the words, "I don't know," or even "I was wrong." And though you may travel far and wide, find many homes beyond these hallowed halls, may all the best parts of your experience at Brown over the years remind you of what is possible, not only for the world as it is, but for the world that could be, a world that needs you so much. Amen.
Good morning. I am Thomas Lewis, Dean of the Graduate School and Professor of Religious Studies. And it is my distinct pleasure and privilege today to confer doctoral degrees for Brown University. I would like to begin by sharing an acknowledgement. Brown University is located in Providence, Rhode Island, on lands that are within the ancestral homelands of the Narragansett Indian tribe. We acknowledge that, beginning with colonization and continuing for centuries, the Narragansett Indian tribe have been dispossessed of most of their ancestral lands in Rhode Island by the actions of individuals and institutions. We acknowledge our responsibility to understand and respond to those actions. The Narragansett Indian tribe, whose ancestors stewarded these lands with great care, continue as a sovereign nation today. We commit to working together to honor our past and build our future with truth. Next, I would like to recognize the candidates and those who have supported them as they've completed their degrees. Ascendan. This means please stand, and you will hear this word again in the ceremony. Our graduates, please stand. Now I want to welcome the parents, spouses, partners, and children of our graduating students, both those here and those watching from around the world. If you would like to, would you please stand? And I also want to recognize your faculty advisors and mentors. Will the faculty please stand? We are delighted to have all of you here today. You may now be seated. This is a momentous day for our graduates and their families and loved ones. To make it go more smoothly, I would remind you to silence your cell phones, and I would also note that we have professional photographers here to capture the moment as each graduate receives their degree. With that in mind, I would ask you to remain in your seats and enable others to see and then take your individual photos after the ceremony. Next, I have the pleasure of introducing our stage party. On your far left is Associate Chaplain of the University for the Catholic Community, Father Edmund McCullough. Next to him is Rabbi Jason Klein, Associate Chaplain of the University for the Jewish Community. And next is Assistant Dean of Academic Affairs, William Whittles. Maria Suarez, the Associate Dean of Student Support, is to his right. Then you'll see Elizabeth Harrington, Associate Dean for Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, Research Scholar, and Professor of Medicine. Next to her is Alicia Mosley Austin, Associate Dean of Diversity and Inclusion, who, along with Dean Harrington, will be hooding the graduates today. Beside her is Vanessa Ryan, Senior Associate Dean of Student Development. Next is Fyodor Urnov, who received his Ph.D. from Brown in 1996 and is this year's Horace Mann Medal recipient. Dr. Urnov is a professor of molecular therapeutics at the University of California, Berkeley, and director of technology and translation at the Innovative Genomics Institute. Then Sarah Delaney, who serves as the Senior Associate Dean of Academic Affairs and as Professor of Chemistry. Together, she and Dean Suarez will present the dissertation awards. And we are delighted to have Trustee Emeritus William Twaddell with us today to confer degrees on behalf of the university. He received his degree from Brown in 1963. I am thrilled to be here with you today on Pembroke Field to celebrate your graduation. It is a tremendous privilege to simply look out and see all of your faces, the enthusiasm, the accomplishment, and imagine the many futures that stand before you. Earning your Doctor of Philosophy degree is a tremendous achievement. It is a long and demanding path representing the highest degree that can be earned. If you're like me, you didn't quite know what you were getting into when you started. It has required learning more material than you could probably have imagined. For most of us, it included some disappointments and setbacks along the way, sometimes small, sometimes not so small. Through that, however, you persevered, you persisted, and despite the challenges that are integral to that process, as well as other challenges arising from beyond, I hope that you experienced that sense of confidence that comes from truly grasping new ideas or new techniques, as well as the joy that comes from achieving knowledge or insight that first appeared in human history with you. I'm honored to share these moments with you. I hope very much that you will stay connected to your peers, to your mentors, to your program, and to the graduate school. I look forward to hearing about your future pursuits and successes. I know that there will be many. I now invite Senior Associate Dean of Student Development, Vanessa Ryan, to the podium.
It is my honor to introduce our student speaker, Deanna Stueber. Deanna was chosen by the Graduate Student Council to address today's graduates. She is graduating today with a Doctor of Philosophy degree in biomedical engineering. Deanna grew up in upstate New York and earned her undergraduate degree at Worcester Polytechnic Institute. She then went on to complete a Master of Science in Biomedical Engineering from Brown before pursuing her doctorate. In the lab of Vicki Colvin, Professor of Chemistry and Engineering, Deanna conducted research on magnetic nanoparticles for her doctoral dissertation, exploring the theory of their fundamental motion and their potential applications in drug delivery, imaging, and other innovative therapies. She published a highly cited review article in the journal Pharmaceutics on this topic. Deanna also explored the potential effect of magnetic nanoparticles on cortical microtissues in rats by collaborating with Diane Hoffman-Kim, Associate Professor of Medical Science and Engineering. In Deanna's words, through biomedical engineering, I want to solve and change the way we are living our lives. During her time at Brown, Deanna also served as Vice President of the Graduate Biomedical Engineering Society and has mentored a number of Brown undergraduates and master's students. She was also a teaching assistant for 3 biomedical engineering courses at Brown. After graduation, Deanna, or Dr. Stueber, plans to participate in the biotechnology and pharmaceutical industries to continue following her passion. Her address today is entitled Ph.D, Potholes, Hazards, and Detours.
Thank you so much. That's very kind. Hello, and a very warm welcome to everyone gathered here today, those on lines and those that we hold in our memories. Welcome to a celebration that marks not just the culmination of an extraordinary journey, but the beginning of new adventures. If you've ever taken a drive through Providence, you already know exactly what a PhD is like. Unpredictable, occasionally bumpy, and always an adventure. Some of these issues were small potholes, and others were the big Providence Bridge shutdown, because apparently it was hanging on by a thread, just like us. During a PhD, a million things come at you from all sides of your life, not just professionally. And at each one of these speed bumps, we have all had to adjust, and sometimes take on massive delays while we reroute completely. We have all gone through different journeys to today, but today, we have all made it to the same destination. This journey began as we each chose to come to this campus to pursue our passions, and was sustained by our individual tenacity and the community that held us up and cheered us on along the way, especially now as we cross the finish line. We are gathered here today, people from all backgrounds, united in this moment of collective joy, love, accomplishment, and support. For me, I have always been a nerd. Asking questions was my favorite pastime. In fact, you're all looking at my middle school's biggest Science Geek Award winner. And as you can imagine, with that kind of reputation, I was super popular. This geek found her passion slowly, science fair after science fair, while asking bigger and better questions, ultimately finding passion in the possibility of discovering something that could change the way we heal people. For some of us, our passion was built slowly, over time, in a series of small moments, like it was for me. And for others, it was in a single defining moment that you can close your eyes and picture. Your drive could come from wanting to participate in a field as it is now, or from chasing your vision of what it could be in the future. For some, we came in with a very defined project that we wanted to learn everything about. And for others, we came in with an ambition in mind and found a different one along the way, maybe even outside of our area of study. Our passions aren't just about understanding the world around us, but about sharing that understanding, igniting discussion, and sparking further inquiry. It's this exhilarating cycle of question and discovery that keeps us pushing the boundaries of what is known, always mindful that every conclusion invites a new question, and every answer a new direction. Our passion is not static. It evolves, finding new forms and new focuses, shaping our path, and ultimately shaping us. During PhD, passion was our North Star. It guided us through the darkest nights and the stormiest days. Whether it was the thrill of discovering something truly novel, or the satisfaction of mastering a complex technique, our passion fueled our perseverance. It kept us going when data refused to make sense, or we had to revise our manuscript yet again. And then when the path forward seemed anything but clear. If passion is what set us on this path, tenacity is what kept us moving forward. This journey has tested our mettle in ways we could not have imagined. I am sure that we have all experienced this at least 100 times, where the question comes up in conversation. Oh, what do you do? And you respond, I'm a PhD student at Brown. And the inevitable response is, whoa, you must be really smart. And sometimes that well-meaning compliment resonates with you because you just passed your qualifying exam, and yeah, you do feel really smart. And other times, that compliment hits a different chord because you spent the last week slamming your head against a wall, trying to get things to make sense, and feel like you're utterly lost and failing. Sometimes you have read so much literature that you can physically feel the new wrinkles forming in your brain. And I know this because I'm a doctor now. This degree didn't get completed just because you wished for it. This dream didn't get realized overnight. It happened because you showed up for yourself. You showed up not just when it was easy. You showed up when you were tired, when you were sick, when you wanted to quit. And let's be really honest for a moment. You showed up when you didn't even think you could do it at all. And that shows who you are. Because this accomplishment means a lot more when you take into account all of the roadblocks that you had to go around just to show up. We are all people too, and we sometimes forget that life is happening to us during these years just as much as professional development. Something can happen and it makes your world stop and completely change course, and you have to find a new way to your goals. My own personal bridge shutdown moment was when during the pandemic, a loved one of mine had a medical emergency, reminding me that our journeys are not just academic. They are deeply personal, intertwined with the fabric of our lives outside these university walls. They make us pick what is important to us and force us to adjust our priorities. So I want you to take a moment during all of these festivities to thank yourself. Thank yourself for writing the darn thing. Thank yourself for showing up day after day. Acknowledge the trials and tribulations you went through to be here, because everyone sitting here has decided at each one of those upsets to pick yourself up and work for this moment, work for your future, and work for your degree. I think it is incredibly important at momentous occasions like this one to thank yourself. But I want to make sure I call something out. We all definitely did not get here alone. And I am sure I can speak for all of the graduates that we are so grateful to everyone that has supported this journey. Just as we thank ourselves, we also need to acknowledge the many people who helped us get here. No one makes it through a PhD alone, and I dare say no one would want to. The community we found here, the mentors, peers, and friends who have been our constants in a sea of variables, has been our greatest strength. Today, we find ourselves united by a shared journey of friendship, mentorship, and occasional mutual caffeine dependence. Brown is not just our employer. There is both a professional and personal side to Brown that all of us have seen while here. I can recall meetings I have had with faculty, staff, or research mentors here on this campus that have changed the course of my career through both their genuine kindness and their expert mentorship. It is important to acknowledge that the guidance and support we received didn't always come from where we expected. Instead, each of us has crafted our own unique support system, assembling it piece by piece. These individuals helped to pave over the potholes in our path to make our journey a little bit smoother. As we stand here today, it's with deep gratitude towards those individuals who have gone above and beyond in supporting our journeys, regardless of our initial expectations or their initial roles. We started as students of not only our professors, but the entire field of study we joined. And our time at Brown has molded us into not only lifelong students, but also teachers, to the mentees we've had here on campus, and in the papers that we've contributed to the academic world. Authors are no longer just names on the top of a page, but PIs that are now peers, peers that are now friends, and friends that are now family. Through our own personal support system we came into Brown with, and the community of people we have each built here on campus, we have been able to gain motivation when we wanted to stop. We have also given motivation when we saw a fellow student struggling, because that is who the graduate school community is. We have all had a friend push us to submit a commencement speech, a conference application that we definitely did not feel qualified to apply for. We don't look at each other as just colleagues. We see the person behind the graphs and the beautifully written journal articles, because we know the work and determination it takes to not only persevere, but to succeed. At Brown, I have experienced firsthand that a win for one of us is celebrated as a win for all of us. In the spirit of this community, I urge you to look around, to really see the faces of those who share this win with you. To our families who have cheered us on from the sidelines from day one, to our friends who have been our pillars of strength, to our mentors who have guided us with wisdom and patience, we owe you our deepest thanks. But hey, we made it. proving that not even Providence's most creative detours could keep us from this day. So as we prepare to leave and follow our passions, let's give ourselves a round of applause. Not just for the papers published or the projects concluded, but for showing up every single day, for pushing through when every cell in our body screamed, "I can't," and for turning "I can't" into "I did." Thank you to each and every person that has supported this journey. We truly could not have done it without the pep talks, the shoulders to cry on, and the late night calls. Your love, support, and confidence in us kept us going. Thank you, Brown, for all the memories, the mentorship, and yes, even for the potholes. They've made us stronger, wiser, and ready to tackle whatever roads lie ahead. As we forge ahead, let us carry forward the spirit of collaboration, the willingness to support and uplift one another that has been the hallmark of our time at Brown. Congratulations, class of 2024. May your futures be as bright and hopeful as a newly paved Providence Road.
Thank you, Deanna. That was wonderful. We turn now to the Joukowsky Family Foundation Dissertation Prizes. These prizes are named for the Joukowsky family, who have shown great generosity to this university over many years. With these prizes, we recognize outstanding achievements in research by PhD recipients in the humanities, in the life sciences, in the physical sciences, and the social sciences. Recipients of the awards were nominated by their departments, and final selections were made by the Graduate Council, including faculty as well as deans. It is my pleasure to introduce Senior Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, Sarah Delaney, and Associate Dean of Student Support, Maria Suarez, who will confer these awards.
Thank you, Dean Lewis. I am honored to present these awards for outstanding scholarly achievement, and will draw from nomination letters and abstracts to describe the achievements of our recipients. The winner of the Joukowsky Dissertation Prize in the Humanities is Maria Jose Rodriguez Pliego, who is receiving her PhD in Comparative Literature. Her dissertation is entitled Foundational Futures, Nationhood, Migration, and Environment in the Literatures of Abiela. Through extensive archival work in the US and Mexico and engagement with Mesoamerican languages and knowledge systems, her dissertation addresses understandings of nationhood, migration, and environment among authors who identify as Nahua, Laguna Pueblo, Mojave, American, Mexican, or Latinx, and seeks to trace transnational dialogues across these lines. Maria Jose's dissertation analyzes written and oral literatures in Spanish, English, and Nahuatl, beginning with the Mexican Revolution and concluding in the present day with ongoing population movement and the militarization of the US-Mexico border. One chapter of Maria Jose's dissertation was awarded the Presidential Master's Prize from the American Comparative Literature Association, and was also published in the journal Comparative Literature. Additionally, an article based on another chapter was recently published in Revista de Estudios Hispánicos. After completing her degree last summer, Maria Jose accepted a role at Northwestern University in a tenure-track position as an assistant professor of English. Congratulations, Maria Jose. The Joukowsky Dissertation Award in the Life Sciences goes to Sel Welch, who completed their PhD in biomedical engineering this spring. Through their dissertation, which is entitled Novel Devices, Physical Mechanisms, and Analytical Techniques for Use in Next Generation Cellular Diagnostics, Cell developed a novel electrical and acoustic method to process tissue into single cells for direct sequencing, and invented new technologies to replace the inefficient, laborious, and time-consuming existing technologies that currently prevent effective diagnosis for diseases like cancer. Cell also conducted research on systems for label-free cellular enrichment and biosensors, and completed work using machine learning-based cellular diagnostics for cancer, focusing on cervical cancer diagnosis. Cell has an extensive portfolio of first author scientific publications in leading journals, conference proceedings, and other contributions. Each of the 13 chapters of their dissertation is a first author scientific paper that is either published, under review, or in revision. Cell also submitted 5 patent applications based on their thesis work. Cell has garnered recognition from Brown with the Graduate Contribution to Community Life Award, School of Engineering Outstanding Thesis Award, and Biomedical Innovations to Impact Grant, along with international recognition through the Forbes 30 Under 30 in Science, Stott Wunderkinds, and the Institute of Engineering and Technology 95 Inspiring Engineers and Technologists. In February, Cell began a position in Stanford University's Department of Chemical Engineering as a postdoctoral fellow in Zenon Bao's lab. They are currently working on creating a flexible electronic pacemaker to integrate with a fully 3D printed artificial heart for the ARPA-H Heart Project. Congratulations, Cell. The Joukowsky Dissertation Award in the Physical Sciences goes to Laura Lark, who is receiving her Ph.D. in Earth, Environmental, and Planetary Sciences. The title of her dissertation is Influence of Compositional Structure on Planetary Geological Evolution. During her time at Brown, Laura has demonstrated rigorous and innovative research by linking 2 distinct data sets: geodetic measurements of Mercury's moment of inertia and the petrology of the planet's mantle and surface reservoirs. Laura also developed a numerical method to study how compositional structure of planetary bodies controls their thermal evolution. 2 chapters of her dissertation have been published, a 3rd chapter is under review, and the 4th is being prepared for submission. Laura is credited with a profound and insightful impact on the future of the field of planetary sciences. Her work has been recognized by prestigious awards, such as a Presidential Fellowship from Brown and a NASA Rhode Island Space Grant Fellowship. She was also invited to join a Mercury-focused team sponsored by the International Space Science Institute. After graduation, Laura will begin a 2-year postdoctoral research position at l'Institut de Physique du Globe de Paris to study the thermochemical evolution of the Earth. Congratulations, Laura. The Joukowsky Dissertation Award in the Social Sciences goes to Giulia Buccione, who is receiving her PhD in economics. Her dissertation is entitled Culture, Agency, and Water: Essays on the Development of the Middle East and North Africa. Giulia's thesis focuses on the interaction between cultural norms and the process of economic development, with a focus on the Middle East and North Africa. Specifically, her dissertation explores 2 structural constraints to the region's development, namely rising water scarcity and gender segregation, highlighting how culture is a critical dimension for the success of development interventions. Giulia's dissertation has garnered numerous accolades, including the Graduate Program in Development Fellowship, the Population Studies and Training Center International Fellowship, and the George Bortz Prize for an outstanding PhD dissertation. One chapter of her dissertation has already been published in the Journal of Development Economics, and she hopes to develop each chapter of her thesis into a paper for publication. Julie will join the King Center on Global Development at Stanford University for a postdoctoral position starting in September. Following this postdoctoral work, she will begin a position as an assistant professor at the Center for Monetary and Financial Studies in Madrid, Spain. Congratulations, Julia. It is a privilege to recognize these outstanding young scholars.
Thank you, Dean Delaney, Dean Suarez, and thank you again to the Joukowsky family for their generosity. To the recipients, I simply add my congratulations to these truly spectacular accomplishments. It's really something to see. We turn now to the Horace Mann Medal. This award was established in 2003 and is given annually to a Brown Graduate School alumnus or alumna who has made significant contributions in his or her field, inside or outside of academia. It is with great pleasure that I call this year's Horace Mann Medal recipient, Fyodor Urnov, to the podium to receive this honor. A trailblazer in the field of therapeutic genome editing, Dr. Urnov's research focuses on developing medicines for devastating genetic diseases. He earned his doctoral degree from Brown in 1996 through the Molecular Biology, Cell Biology, and Biochemistry department. He has co-developed the Toolbox for Human Genome and Epigenome Editing, co-named the term genome editing, and was on the team to advance the first-in-human applications in a clinic. Dr. Urnov also helped identify the genome editing target for the first medicine approved to treat sickle cell disease and beta thalassemia. Prior to attending Brown, Dr. Urnov completed his undergraduate studies in biology at Moscow State University in Russia. And after Brown, he completed postdoctoral training at the National Institutes of Health before joining Sangamo Biosciences as a senior scientist and team leader. In 2019, Dr. Urnov moved to the University of California, Berkeley, where he took on the challenge of building CRISPR Cures research and development teams for genetic diseases of the blood and the brain, genetic disorders of the immune system, radiation injury, cystic fibrosis, and neurological disorders. His work currently focuses on developing scalable, affordable platforms to engineer gene editing cures on demand for severe disorders of childhood. Dr. Urnov has authored more than 100 scientific publications and is an inventor on 87 published patents related to genome editing and targeted gene regulation technology. His 2005 Nature paper has been cited over 2,000 times, and a subsequent paper he wrote for Nature Reviews Genetics has been cited over 2,500 times. Among other accolades, he was named as one of the world's most influential scientific minds by Thomson Reuters. Today, it is my distinct pleasure to acknowledge the contributions of Dr. Urnov with the 2024 Horace Mann Medal. Thank you, Dr. Urnov.
It is my pleasure to introduce Farha Matila, who is a doctoral candidate in molecular biology, cell biology, and biochemistry, and outgoing president of the Graduate Student Council. She will present this year's Wilson DeBlois Award, which honors a staff member who has made outstanding contributions to doctoral students and the graduate school.
The recipient of 2024 Wilson DeBlois Award is Dr. Charles Carroll. The Associate Director of Graduate Student Writing at the Sheridan Center for Teaching and Learning. We are delighted to recognize Dr. Charles Carroll's outstanding contribution to supporting graduate students at Brown, both at his role at the Sheridan Center and beyond. Dr. Carroll has expanded the support for graduate student writers at Brown exponentially. He is committed to facilitating student writing at Brown community. He has gone above and beyond on a daily basis, taking care of all day-to-day scheduling of appointment and shifts, and running professional development workshops on topics like linguistic justice and generative AI. Dr. Carroll has brought a sense of community around writing that has propelled student success forward. We cannot think of anyone more deserving for this award for their work on behalf of the doctoral students at Brown than Dr. Charles Carroll. And we are thrilled to bestow this honor on him in recognition of his work. Congratulations, Charlie.
Congratulations, Dr. Carroll. We now turn to the conferral of the degrees.
Soci honorandi, hominis quos ad gradum in philosophia doctoris idoneos comprimus, vobis presentamus et essos ad hunc gradum promovere liceat rogamus. Candidate ad gradum in philosophia doctoris ascendant. Autoritate mihi commissa vos ad gradum in philosophia doctoris admitto, omniaque jura ac privilegia ad hunc gradum pertinentia vobis concedo, quare in testimonium haec diplomate vobis solemniter trado.
So please be seated. I have the honor to present the recipients of the Doctor of Philosophy degree of Brown University. Ramisa Fariha. Moyi Tian. Daniel Solano. Timothy Victor Roberts. Leonard Feldblum. Rachel Ann Nilsson. Sean Wallace. Louis Raymond Goularte. Robert Christopher Cashow. Jorge Ricardo Ledesma. Daniel S. Lee. Hannah Ostroff James. Audrey Delgarno. Chanel Priscilla Riley. Kimberly Michelle Apt. Xiaomin Lung. Kristen A. Fragoso. Helen Baraviera Bellato. Jiwan Seo. Daniel Joseph Staros. Gopal Ramchandran Iyer. Lacey Connelly. Joshua Andrew Dunn. Krishna Nan Kashava Murthy. Alexander R.D. Jordan. Christopher Leo Yotishki. Marco Vitas. Risha Kasem Al-Rahale. Maha Abdullah Al-Hasnani. Ola Hassan. Patrick Liam Gravel. Deanna Deakin Stueber. Fu Jin. Allison Paige Lodermeyer. Shishav Parajuli. Harkirat Singh. Anna Eleanor Seufer. Emily Jean Booker. Rachel Eleanor Kalisher. Madison Leah Hawk. Samuel Prophet Driver. Rose Catherine Maud Rosen. Ciprian Ilie Busila. Natalia Vigovskia. Sarah Colantuono. Tara Marie Wheelwright. Georgios Zervas. Yeva Zumbita. Amanda Christina Ball. Claire Xiaoshen Wan. Chanel Chambers Hale. Maria Fernanda Lopez Portillo Alcocer. Anthony Michael Crown. Simone Daste. Sarah Sapili. Hala K. Haddad. Doruk Savash. Zuchi Yao. Min Fang. Brittany Threet. Aaron Jacob Trailer. Yan Yan Ren. Santiago Hermo. Christina Jeanette Gilligan. Ashley A. Dunn. Megan Ann Gonçalves. Benjamin Thomas Jung. Kelvin Ariel de Leon. Jaslyn and Kedia. Mark Sang Patterman. Samia Willow Cohen. Kristen Anna Marie Iema. Erin Kathleen Dwyer Oyama. Thomas Nuochong Dai. Nicole Gloria Sintetos. Haley Makana Kushi. Aiden Lee Stone. Eleftherios Minas. Audrey Taylor Medeiros. Na Jin. Marina Nassim. Abdelrahman Hosni Mohammed Ibrahim. Christopher Michael Garrity. Jenny Lamo So Sundu. Maya Rochelle Weissman. Megan Elizabeth Gallo. Cinda Fekir. Ruby Min Lam. Kristen Emily Essel. Lindsay Jean Carlson. Peyton De La Cruz. Anne-Mary Nabil Riod Salib. Kimberly Rose Ravindra Madhwani. Veronica Arena. Zhenghao Rao. Mark Christman. Ching Wu. Catherine Ann Brown. Samuel Joseph Friedman. Changjie Chen. Dilum Priyanka Aluthke. Taylor Michelle Fortnum. Lyra Gabriela Cintron Rivera. Mariam Bonakdar. Selahadin Gumus. Dana Joe Beakley Spezial. Shannon Elizabeth Hackett. Sherry Pan. Shayla Lakia Nolan. William Washington Lodge II. Tong Shen. Hanye Zhu. Xiaoyu Jie. Jared Charles Peterson. Josephine Marie Kalshavan. Zheng Zhang. Sal Welch. Tao Xuan Win. Eric Andrew Rosen. Ifra Idris. Ben Michael Abata Mateo. Cameron Sheehy Allen. Adriana Cole de Peña. Amanda Alyssa Ruiz. Trayshawn Barine Chante Sutton. Rachel Elizabeth Carley. Hannah Elaine Krieger. Darian Patrick Flores. Laura Human Lark. Melissa J. Coronado. Matthew John Jones. Fiona Grace Nichols Fleming. Bryce Akio Mitsunaga. Julia Buccioni. Giacomo Rubini. Julia Gitia. Enrique Moitinho de Almeida, Quito, Barros. Sarah Spaziane. Gitika Nagpal. Tommaso Cohen. Alessandro Sovera. Francesco Ferlenga. Jose Manuel Belmar Aonzo. Mateo Diaz Chosa. Emilia Brito Rebollado. Maria Jose Rodriguez Pliego. Renato Amado Barreto. Marcela Melo Silva. João Marcos Bastos Vilar Garcia. Wei-San Lee. Jenna Lauren Zaromsky. Lecheng Ren. Zuchu Wei.
Off the platform, please. Can you keep people off the
Qianlong
platform? I can't-
Liu. Shuli Yan. Huayuan Xu. Nur Yasmin Baubeck. Aisha Sraboni. Maryse Momtaz Shakir Kelada. Sayeda Kurat Ulain Masood. Anindita Adhikari. Huao Ming Song. Carolina Michelle dos Santos. Jocelyn Terza Bell. Brian Natividad. Pega Nokis. Peter Michael Levins. Allison Wayland Papas. Sorrel Valerie Gimga One Cap. Zoe Elizabeth Pickus. Hold on just a second. Luis Antonio Goycoria. Katie Susanna McKellar. Kevin Michael Keary III. Brendan Michael McCarthy Sinclair. Fabrizio Sergio Ciccone. Michelle Rada. Rithika Ramamurthy. Conrad Andrew Domstra. Jess Feldman. Marlon Jimenez Oviedo. I wish to report that 251 students have completed their degree requirements this academic year. Will all degree candidates please rise?
Videte igitur ut probe interreque in emolumentum rei publicae et ac Dei honorem, ut decet eos gradu honoratus vos gratis, sedete doctores in philosophia. Congratulations on receiving your Doctor of Philosophy degrees.
Congratulations. You may now be seated. I would like to thank Trustee Emeritus Twaddell, our chaplains, my fellow deans, and the absolutely outstanding staff who have made today possible and made it such a successful event. As you go out into the world to serve, in the words of Brown's Charter, with usefulness and reputation, in various roles as postdoctoral fellows, in government, the private sector, nonprofit organizations, as faculty in colleges and universities around the world. I ask you to remain connected to Brown as a loyal alum. You are now and will remain an integral part of the university and its traditions. I now proclaim auctoritate mihi commissa declaro ceremonia terminata. The doctoral ceremony will now conclude with a benediction and the alma mater. Afterwards, we ask graduates, families, and guests to remain where they are until the platform party and faculty have left the tent. You may then head to the university ceremony, which begins right around 1:15 p.m. on the main green. There will be seats reserved for you there. I invite Father McCullough to the podium.
Almighty God, We ask you to pour out your blessing upon these graduates, upon these scholars. Please, Lord, give them the gift of wisdom, the gift of courage, and the gift of fidelity. Wisdom to know the truth that comes from you, and the truth that they discover and cultivate in their disciplines. Courage that when having known that truth, they might live by it with conviction and with strength, no matter where it leads them, and even if it makes them unpopular. And lastly, we ask for your gift of fidelity, faithfulness, and loyalty to their academic disciplines, to their colleagues, and most of all, the students that will learn from them. We ask all of this in your most holy name. Amen.
If any of you know the alma mater, please feel free to join in.
Alma mater, we hail thee with joyful devotion, and bring to thine altar our offerings of praise. Our hearts swell within us with joyful emotion as the name of Old Brown in loud chorus we praise. The happiest moments of youth's fleeting hours we've passed 'neath the shade of these time-honored walls. And sorrows as transient as April's brief showers have clouded our life in Brunonia's hall.